Do I even need to introduce Mario? Yeah, I do. Gotta maintain some integrity. Alright, so Mario's the main hero man of the Mushroom Kingdom, a world inhabited by mushrooms, obviously. He makes it his duty to protect the innocent from whatever evils it may face, but mostly just a kingdom of magic turtles. Now before we get into Mario's capabilities, I need to address a couple of important points. You see, Mario doesn't have a canon. He's viewed as an actor who plays whatever role he needs to. As a result, his portrayals are highly inconsistent, and attempting to research all of his games would not only be extremely time-consuming, but also quite difficult. Our plan to deal with this is to find Mario's best and most consistent feats, find which games those feats appear in, and have this analysis focus on the games that present said feats. The final decision was to focus on the 3D platformers, as they maintain a surprising amount of consistency in feats and themes. This doesn't mean we'll be ignoring all other information, it just means we'll set it aside for the sake of keeping things consistent. We will refer to them if they consistently support other information. With that said, let's discuss Mario's arsenal. For starters, Mario is highly acrobatic, capable of jumping several times his height and performing all sorts of mid-air flips and spins, as well as wall jumps and rolls. He can even pull off some combat moves, like punching, kicking, stomping, grabbing, throwing, and of course his ground pound. But you're not here for Mario's physical abilities, you want to hear about his power-ups. Well, for starters, there's the Wing Cap, giving him the power of flight for a short time. There's the Metal Cap, which makes him about 10 times heavier with greatly enhanced durability. Then we have the Vanish Cap, which turns Mario intangible. The Boo Mushroom turns Mario into a ghost capable of unlimited flight and intangibility, though it wears off when exposed to light. Let's not forget the Fire Flower, giving Mario the power to throw fireballs until he takes damage. Same goes for the Ice Flower, though it gives him ice powers and the ability to freeze water on contact. The Rainbow Star and Starman give Mario enhanced speed, strength, and durability for a few seconds, allowing him to one-shot most enemies on contact. The Red Star is like the Wing Cap, though it gives him more controlled flight. The Boomerang Flower gives him a boomerang. That's it. The Lucky Bell gives Mario a cat suit equipped with claws and climbing abilities, as well as the ability to turn into a golden statue that kills just about anything it touches, including enemies Mario can't harm in base. One of his best power-ups is the Double Cherry, allowing him to clone himself 4 times, for a total of 5 Marios, only the last of which is the real one. The Mega Mushroom turns him giant, allowing him to destroy obstacles and enemies just by walking into them. He can also use Power Stars to amplify his strength, but more on that later. Between his mobility and power-ups, Mario is nothing to scoff at, but what's an arsenal without feats? Many like to think of Mario as just a fat Italian plumber, which is silly considering he can casually shatter bricks the size of his head, but that's besides the point. The point is that Mario's strength is ludicrous. He can defeat enemies with enough power to create realms containing numerous stars, and even entire galaxies. In Mario 64, he fought enemies powered by Power Stars, which are shown to create worlds like Tiny Huge Island, which a Wiggler claimed had a starry sky. In Mario Sunshine, Bowser Jr. was also capable of creating worlds with numerous stars with his paintbrush. Not only has Mario fought Bowser Jr., he's also fought Bowser, who should be no weaker than his son. In Mario Galaxy, Power Stars are shown to be on a similar level to Lumas, which are capable of transforming into entire galaxies. And that's not even all. He's fought enemies powered by Grand Stars, which are capable of destroying and recreating the fabric of the universe outright. Heck, even Power Stars can create worlds with their own span of time that are said to be infinite in size. Overall, Mario's strength is anywhere from 17 Exafo, 11 Zetafo, and 4-dimensional power capable of contending with universal threats. If that wasn't enough, Power Stars have a similar gravitational pull to a black hole, meaning that they'd have to weigh over 1 metric yotaton. That's 1 octillion kilograms, and that's just his strength. Mario can react to missiles, lightning, and even intergalactic flight. In Mario Galaxy 1, he can react to a launch star sending him to Melty Molten Galaxy, the furthest galaxy in the game, in about 10 seconds. The closest galaxy Mario can travel to requires 1 Power Star, while the furthest requires 52. Assuming each Power Star represents the distance between galaxies, then that means Melty Molten Galaxy is 130 million light-years away. To cross that distance in about 10 seconds, the launch star would have to launch him at speeds over 300 trillion times the speed of light, and Mario can stick the landing after being launched. That's not all. He can also pilot Starship Mario, which can fly across a galaxy cluster in mere seconds. Assuming it took about 10 seconds to cross that distance, that'd mean Mario can react to speeds 95 trillion times faster than light. Even with all this strength, Mario does have some weaknesses. For starters, he doesn't have that many combat options without power-ups, and it doesn't help that he only has so many power-ups on hand at a time. If that wasn't enough, most of his power-ups are temporary or wear off as soon as he takes a hit. Even so, it'll take a lot more than a few missing power-ups to stop this plumber.